Homeland on CBS Atlanta. They're supposed to take your kids to school, but we catch bus drivers driving buses to clothing stores, grocery stores, even to pick up lunch. And your tax dollars are paying for every mile those gas-guzzling buses travel.
Tonight, our chief investigative reporter Wendy Saltzman exposes what we found bus drivers doing on your dime. And Wendy asks the tough question, does the district need to change its rules?
An average school bus gets, now listen to this, just 7 miles per gallon of gas. If you got only 7 miles per gallon, you'd probably think twice before taking your car on a joyride. But that's exactly what we found some Gwinnett bus drivers doing, and you're paying for it. Buying shoes, going to the mall, grocery shopping, and lunch dates. They're normal errands everyone runs. But not everyone drives a district-issued school bus to go shopping.
I would see no justification for using the buses at taxpayers' expense for personal use.
But that's just what these drivers we caught on hidden camera did.
It's not acceptable.
We showed School Board Chairman Luis Radloff video of what we found while staking out school buses for 8 days over the last 2 months.
We need to be very responsible.
We caught up with this school bus driver as she walked out of Best Buy with her personal computer at 11:06 in the morning. She hops on her bus, drives down the road, and goes shopping at Ross. Here she is looking at clothes. When she's done, she goes to Marshall's and a nearby Dollar Tree store to run more errands. All that shopping has worked up quite an appetite, so she gets back on her bus, parks illegally in front of Costco, and now here she comes back with her lunch. She drives to another location to eat. An hour and 20 minutes later is the first time we see kids who she picks up at the Mall of Georgia and drops off at a nearby middle school.
Is the district defending these as legitimate uses of a school bus?
Again, the drivers have been told that they can, if they're on their way home and they need to stop and do a quick errand, that is something that they can do.
That's right. Gwinnett School spokesperson Sloan Roach defends running personal errands as an acceptable use of your taxpayer-bought buses.
Couldn't the school district be held liable if these bus drivers got in an accident?
If they're driving a bus, then yes.
And that one bus driver wasn't alone. We caught up with this bus driver at Kroger where she had done some shopping. She drove down the road to a post office and goes into a nearby bank. About 45 minutes later, after she finishes her banking and shopping, she drives her bus home. Here she is taking her shopping bags inside.
Is the school district going to be taking any action against any of these drivers?
Not that I'm aware of.
Another driver showed up at this TJ Maxx parking lot with no kids in sight. Here she is on hidden camera shopping. Her next stop is lunch at Burger King before she picks up students from a Subway shop. This one leaves her bus at an abandoned Lowe's for more than 2 hours with the door unlocked.
Do you think this is acceptable?
I clearly, it's not.
PTA Assistant Director Carol Rampson has been affected by bus stop cuts. Those cuts were supposed to help the county curb costs.
I know my son in high school doesn't ride the bus because the bus doesn't even come into my neighborhood.
The bus stops for more than 4,000 kids in Gwinnett have been eliminated, but the county is still defending what others say is an abuse of your tax dollars.
It's unfortunate that you found some instances where people are clearly abusing what is, it's not even a privilege, it's something they're not supposed to do.
Originally, the district said these were abuses of their buses, but 2 days later they came back and said it was okay. Does this make you mad? Just log on to our website to contact me and the Gwinnett County Schools. Even if you don't live in that county, our state tax dollars help pay for school transportation. I'm Wendy Saltzman, CBS Atlanta News.